What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Let's Play Death Road to Canada with DogAndPony. I'm DogAndPony, and this is Death Road to Canada. After a little miniature freak out here, we're going to continue our game with Alex and two others on day 7, because our save file didn't get erased like I thought it did. We got a cabin siege right off the bat. The group gets surrounded by an approaching horde. I'll explain what I just said in a second. They seek shelter in a nearby cabin. Siege alert, there's no escape. It's an overwhelming horde size before dawn. It's just about dawn here. I got a long day of recording ahead of me. X-Harn and Rocky are out of town, and I gotta get some work done. Try to survive. Alright. I don't know why I'm holding that hatchet. To kick off my long day. Oh, come on. You're gonna start me off under a tree? Under a tree where I can't see anything? We do want to just get inside. Now? Yeah. I wanted to wait for the first spawn of zombies, but I couldn't do it. Couldn't see anything by that. But the trees outside, they were just blocking so much of my vision. This is some pretty unfortunate fridge placement. Let's get up this way so we can actually handle them as they come in the door. Okay, we're good. We're safe. So, I went to start recording and there was no save file in my game here. Death Road to Canada just put me on the tutorial. I checked my stats, zeroed everything forever. Turns out the new test branch just created its own new save file. So if you're having that problem, you can revert out of the beta on Steam. You could just opt out. It'll update, finger quotes, to an older version of the game. The less stable branch. I'll take a nail board. And then you'll be able to, I was really hoping we'd get like a chainsaw or something good in that cabin, though I don't think they spawn in the sieges. Alright, your save file wasn't deleted, it was just overwritten. Let's get a glimmer of hope before. That's not the worst thing that could have happened. Will wasn't our mechanic to begin with, so. Alright, then we definitely need to take morale and random skill gain. There is no other option. Alex got medical, Will got mechanical. Really? And then Jolan got nothing. We didn't get anything useful here. That sucks. I'm a little peeved, but that's cool. This game is throwing curveballs at me. Left and right here. We're just gonna go to sleep. We don't need the food. Will got more morale, so we're cool. We're cool. I once saw a bodybuilder throw a car at some zombies. Oh, nice. Alex is getting so much morale, and Will is just kind of slowly creeping back up, but still at risk because apparently we're out of gas. Great. A nice walk is always a nice thing to see. That bear stole my stuff. Alex punches the bear in the nose. Alright, and morale's going up even more. Alex's probably would have gone up too, but it's already maxed out. Some cowardly bandits we can deal with very easily. They're utterly terrified. And then we've got a car. Last street in the world. There's a city ahead, rotten with zombies. The group knows that walking through a street like this is a bad idea, but a car waits at the end of it. We got a sardine-packed, irritated swarm. That shouldn't be too hard. It's late morning, which should make this even easier. I'm going to give this nail board here to Will. See if he'll use it. He picked up his own aluminum bat. Good for him. Good for him. Yeah, let's do this. I might actually end up taking the weapons away from them because I think they're better off without them. I think this is an encounter where we're safe to kill them all instead of trying to rush through it. Sometimes we do have to rush through it, but the time of day plus the fact that it's a last street in the world, I think they might actually spawn pretty fast here, but they move slow enough that we should still be good. Gas. We're out of gas, so gas. No, not that. Not rifle ammo. We don't even have a rifle. We don't have a pistol either. We've just got a shotgun. Still just got a shotgun. Would love a new gun. Like, the assault rifle would be great. I think we had an opportunity to buy it, and I said no. That might have been the right decision, but I still regret it. We might have I think it would have cost us most of our food, now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah, just give me all of the gas. These zombies are slow, and pretty much non-threatening. They're kind of... This is a weird pass to go through, so I want to kill these ones just so we don't get, you know, completely surrounded and have no escape route. Just the way these cars are set up and the way I had accidentally spread the zombies through, like, every opening there, that was pretty bad. But we're good now. Let's keep it moving. This is the end of it? Yeah? This is you're gonna give me 64 gasoline and a car that maybe doesn't guzzle it, but, you know, uses quite a bit. Alright, we'll hope for the best. That's all we can really do. And let's go. I really wish we didn't get any ammo. We didn't need that. Just gas and all of those would have been much better. I think we just want to plow through with the car. Alex, fight him one-on-one seems like a dangerous option. It might kill Alex. What are his stats? I gotta want to try it. I don't recall ever seeing this option before. Will he die? Maybe. Is that worth it? I think it's a good learning opportunity, and I think we're still set to win this run, even without Alex. So I'm gonna coffee myself up a little bit. Oh geez, I'm almost out of coffee. Alright, that was like my last gulp of coffee there. I'm gonna have to brew myself a new pot. This was actually just a... Oh, you know what? Fight him one-on-one. Yes! Alex charges right at the sports-geared armored man, tackles him at the waist, and tosses him over the bridge. Splash! Okay. That worked out perfectly. This is a canned coffee beverage that Xarn got. There was a deal. Buy two, get one free. She wanted two for her drive. She's out of town with Rocky. I think I mentioned that. The group sees the city in the distance with zombies crowding the streets. Getting back alive may be difficult. Very thick calm. The lost safe house will have probably a gas canister or two. I'm going to take the aluminum bat away from Will. And I'm going to take the... No, he can have it. I still feel like Kung Fu is better because it cleaves. But I don't want to make that decision and have it be the wrong one. Okay, that was a nice first building. We looted it quick. We're 100% sure that we got 100% of the loot out of that building. And it took us like no time at all, so pretty good. Alright. Let's kill these 4 and then go inside. Wonder if I can lift that couch. Alex probably can, but Jolin cannot. We're very powerful, and we're like halfway through the run too. We need a 4th team member. I hope it's a familiar face or a good rare character, even if it's one that we don't get an achievement for. I'd rather not get just a random character. I think we I don't think they're going to be good enough to actually warrant taking. We'd probably do it anyway as like a sacrifice, if you will. But I don't know. I mean, like, maybe they'd be a good mechanic. Maybe they'd be a good medic. Or maybe they'd have great composure or loyalty and be really useful in an event. I'm stuck on this wall. Here we go. It's just that in the extreme modes, combat is needed more than anything else. And our familiar face characters are amazing at combat because they're all, except currently Will, berserk martial artists. So I'd love to find one more. I know the health thing is an issue, but we have a toilet genie coming up that I think we're going to get before the end of this, and I think I've decided I do want to give to Alex. This is our last extreme mode. we gotta make sure we win it, so we don't have to do marathon mode ever again. I might still do it. I've mentioned this. Special events, live streaming, try to get through it all in one go. I think that'd be fun. I think it's unlikely. I feel like the breaks between episodes are very much needed. I need to do a marathon mode across multiple weeks. Not multiple weeks, across an entire week in order to be successful at it. But I'm really looking forward to not having any more achievements rely on winning marathon mode. And this is where that starts. Because this is the last hard mode we have to beat in our Omega streak. That's right. You probably already knew that, but if you didn't, if you're new here, go back a few episodes. This is our longest win streak ever, as far as I know. And it's included five game modes already, and we're doing all 10. It's already like a 6 or 7 streak, but that's because we played the same mode multiple times before starting it. I think it's safe to say that I'm pretty good at this game, but I think it's also safe to say that I have so much to learn. I don't even understand how some of the more common events work. You guys are always correcting me, and I appreciate that greatly, because I'd like to think, and I know for a fact that these videos help other people win this game. Some people watch these just to get better at playing, and it's pretty cool. So I don't want to be the one spreading lies about how the events in this game work. I don't want to be the cause of someone losing because they think it works in the same way I think it works, and then get messed up real bad. Alright. Is there anything actually in this room? No. This is a giant room with plenty of furniture and no loot. I mean, pieces of wood don't count, because those weren't even here when we walked in. Those are just what's left over from that furniture I mentioned. Alright. The fridge. 3 food. Come on. 1 medical supply. Must be... You gotta refrigerate insulin, right? Yeah, you definitely do. So, like I've said before, when you find meds in the fridge, it's either insulin or a NuvaRing. So either, one of us is diabetic, or it's just a good idea to have birth control most of the time. Stay safe. I don't know how appropriate that is. It's cool. It's a good lesson. Alright, let's leave the safe house. There's probably at least 1 or 2 more buildings to loot here. Alright, 1 more? 2 more? 2 more. Okay, I was hoping that counting would just keep going. 3 more? 4 more? Just getting higher and higher pitched as we go, out of excitement mostly, but also just to continue our pattern of getting higher pitched. It's like getting a combo, and we are playing a video game, so it'd be appropriate. Unlike the NuvaRing joke. If you're curious, because I didn't know this for the longest time, apparently NuvaRings need to be refrigerated when they're not in use. So if you're using NuvaRings and you keep yours in like a cupboard, don't use those. They're not safe to use anymore. Go replace those, talk to your doctor, and get some new ones prescribed, refill that prescription, and keep all the new ones in the fridge. Just be careful. That's what I'm saying. It's early in the morning here. It's like 6 a.m. right now. I just woke up. I helped XR pack up her car. She did most of it last night, but there was a little bit left this morning. Mostly just Rocky's stuff that he needed overnight, like the blanket that lines the bottom of his crate. He needs that to sleep on. And, you know, like his water bowl. And his, sleep time toys. And then, that was pretty much it. Everything else, like all of her stuff was already in the car. She's visiting family for the weekend. Birthdays and Mother's Day happening at the same time, so felt compelled to go visit home. We're both going to be visiting our family in the next couple weeks, though. We're spending half a week with her family and half a week with my family before driving to our new home, 2,500 miles away. It's going to be a long drive. We're doing it over the course of about 5 days with 8 to 10 hours of driving on each day. I think that's everything here, so let's go. That's why I'm doing so much recording today. Did we get all of these? All right, I guess we did. The car's at the bottom of the block. Yeah, here we go. Let's kill these so we don't damage the chassis too much. I'm not entirely sure how that works, but see, despite being like 275 episodes in, don't even know how the cars get damaged. But I know most of the encounters and how much damage they'll do to a car. Like 1 tick, all ticks, 3 ticks. Morale's going down just for Jolyn. I think she'll be fine. Moose in the morning. Is Jolyn shooting good enough to shoot this moose? We don't know. I'm going to say don't risk it. Alex doesn't need morale. Jolyn doesn't have good enough medical to treat the moose. So I think we're just going to leave the moose alone. Though Alex would train his strength. It's not quite maxed out yet. Alex wrestles the moose. Yes. Okay, he didn't get the morale boost, but he did get the strength. So that's probably even more important. Hockey sticks are good weapons. No wonder Canada is doing fine. Yep. Always be looting. Okay. We're like out of gas. 25 gas. But gas station rescues are way too dangerous. With berserkers, for one thing, just in general, there's small areas with a lot of explosives and a lot of zombies. I'm not doing a gas station rescue. We're going to the Swarmed Arcade. I'd rather be on foot than do a gas station rescue. It's a sardine-packed sluggish swarm at nightfall. We're going to do video games. We're all set? Really? You're using the nightstick. Okay, I'll take the nailboard if you don't want it. Oh, you can keep the nightstick. Sorry about that. That was a mistake. I meant to put it in your top slot, not in the trunk. Let's go. We're going to train Jolyn shooting here, or we're going to get one of these, like, ball dispenser machines in another room. Or both, maybe. I think this encounter will have 2 things for us. One of these rooms is a bathroom. One of these rooms is going to have an arcade machine, and one of them is going to have a knick-knack dispenser. Okay, starting off with the arcade machine. This will train our shooting. And we got 3 vending machines. That's pretty good. We've got a lot of food. I want more. Always. Don't break the machine. Don't break the machine, guys. Play the game. We played Ultra Death, or ULTRADEATH. Don't know what that stands for, but that's fine. And she gets really into it. Her shooting was terrible, but it increased, and her morale increased as well. 2 hours passed. Wow, that's a lot of time. It's now pretty late in the night. The zombies are going to be a little bit faster, but because we had a decent-sized party, no more spawn during that time, and that's what you really got to worry about. Yeah, none even came in through that door. Okay, we got the ball dispenser. Gachapon. Jolene finds an unbroken prize machine. You'd used to put in a quarter and get something. Now it's more convenient to just smash it. The prizes are capsules with small figurines. Smash it open. Jolene smashes the prize machine open. One of the figurines in the capsules was an ultra rare limited edition. Whoa, it's very inspiring, and morale goes up 2 ticks for 1 person. If I had known this was a morale up, actually, one sec, I'm gonna drink some water. All right. Okay. If I had known that was a morale up, I probably would have given it to Will and then regretted it because I would have realized that. No, actually, I think it would have been more important to give it to Will. Their morales were the same. I thought Jolene's was 1 lower, but they were actually the same, so it didn't matter. I thought maybe there was a chance of getting like an actual stat boost, not just a morale up. I think those are randomized and different ones do different things. That's only the second time we've seen that because it's a relatively new addition. We're getting close to a toilet genie. Don't know if we'll hit it in this run. Definitely not going to hit it in this episode though. Oh, let's get out of here. All right, and that's because that is all for now. But thank you for tuning in. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to click that like button, subscribe if you want to see more in the future, and I will see you in the next episode.